Welcome back, fourth graders. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying your week, doing some fun things as well. I love seeing Lily and Romina, and I've seen a little bit of Brittany do some work. So good job, guys, and really proud of you. Keep it up. All right. Here is my email address right here. If you or your parents ever need to get a hold of me, so you have a chance to write that down. Email me any questions you have. All right, we are on lesson 23, and this one's going to be a shorter one. We just have our sentence and stories, and then tomorrow we have our spelling test. We'll be doing that. All right, let's go ahead with our sentence stories. What we're going to do is we're going to read the stories probably 2 or 3 times, possibly, since they're short, 2 or 3 times. And then once we're done, we'll look at the pictures and see where they go. All right? There we go. All right. So sentence stories, read each story, write the story number under the picture that goes with each story. So I want you to follow along as I am reading, and if you like to, you can read out loud as well. Or if you think you can do this on your own, go ahead and do that on your own. All right, ready? Story 1, The Pest. Lynn has a pet ram. Lynn's ram is a big pest. Lynn led the ram to a ramp. Lynn bent down to adjust the ramp. The ram ran past Lynn. Will the ram bump Lynn? Will it go up the ramp into the van? Okay, let's read it again. The Pest. Lynn has a pet ram. Lynn ram is a big pest. Lynn led the ram to a ramp. Lynn bent down to adjust the ramp. The ram ran past Lynn. Will the ram bump Lynn? Will it go up the ramp into the van? Okay. Also, when you hear me read, notice how sometimes my voice goes up and down, especially when you're answering a question. When you see a question mark, you always want to ask it like a question, like you're want to know, is this what you do? You just your voice just goes up. It's kind of just like a natural thing. All right. Story 2, At Dusk. At dusk, Nan will jog. She will run on the sand at the pond. Nan will jog past the ducks. She will not run fast. She will not rush. Nan will look at the red sunset in the west. Okay, let's do it again. At dusk, Nan will jog. She will run on the sand at the pond. Nan will jog past the ducks. She will not run fast. She will not rush. Nan will look at the red sunset in the west. Okay, so a lot of these stories have the words in that we talked about the other day. Okay, I see a lot of west, ram, ramp. Okay, a lot of these were in our words that we reviewed. So if you need to go back to the last video that was done and look at those words again. And you'll see them in the story, and then you can apply them. Okay. Story 3, No Water. Tim had the best land in the west. His land was vast, yet the land did not have a bit of water. The pond was not wet. The pond was just dust. The water pump did not work. Where will Tim and his children go? They must get water. Let's do that again. Tim had the best land in the west. His land was vast, yet the land did not have a bit of water. The pond was not wet. The pond was just dust. The water pump did not work. Where will Tim and his children go? They must get water. Also notice, Aaron, on the periods when I pause every time, okay, and then continue. That just helps with the flow, okay? All right, let's look at these pictures. Okay, here we got a girl and a pond and some ducks. Here we got a home and a land. And here we got a van, a ram, and a ramp, okay? So, let's read story one more time and see where that one goes. Lynn has a pet ram. Lynn's ram is a big pest. Lynn led the ram to a ramp. Lynn bent down to adjust the ramp. The ram ran past Lynn. Will the ram bump Lynn? Will it go up the ramp into the van? All right, which one do we think goes with this? Right, this one right here. We got the van, a ramp, and a ram. Okay, a ram is a type of animal. All right, which you don't have for a pet usually. They live up high in the mountain areas. So it's an unusual story. Okay, so you can write one right here. All right, story 2, let's read it and see where this one could be, where it can go. At dusk, Nan will jog. She will run on the sand and at the pond. Nan will jog past the ducks. She will not run fast. She will not rush. Nan will look at the red sunset in the west. Okay, so out of these two, which one do you think that picture or this story belongs to? Right, this one, right? She's jogging, there's some ducks, there's a pond, okay? So you write 2 right here. Okay, now the last one, story 3, no water. Tim had the best land in the west. His land was vast, yet the land did not have a bit of water. The pond was not wet. The pond was just dust. The water pump did not work. Where will Tim and his children go? They must get water. Okay, and we know that's going to be right here, the 3. You can see the home. And there's I think this is the pond right here, but there's no water in it. So 3. Okay. I would like you to take these stories and read them to your parents or your guardians. Read them out loud and see how well you do. Also remember to stop at the periods, raise your voice when you see a question, and things like that, okay? All right. Remember, just email me or Google comment, and I will respond as soon as I can. All right, I miss you guys, and we'll see you next time.